Oh my god. I am back. How are we doing today? How is the life? Now let's show you what I've been up to. Is it... Oh my god. Rotating stars. Look at the drawings that I have gotten myself. The art. I just found this loose freaking screw, and it was just on the floor. I don't even know what it belonged to. It was just there. I could either die or just keep going, I guess. I've been lucky so far with life. So yeah, without further ado, let's just do the intro. What up my guys, my name is Morken and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today, it's my return to streaming after 4 weeks of vacation. So I'm just gonna talk about what I did during this vacation. Not necessarily what I did, but I want to show you what I got, because I got a lot of stuff. I decided not to be broke, basically. Which led to me not being able to pay rent for June, which is bad. Whoops. I'm a little bit nervous. I felt the nerves right before streaming. During this vacation, I have just enjoyed myself, basically. I was going on a trip with my colleagues, a work trip kind of. Had a fun time. A fun weekend, and we went to Trondheim, and I had never explored Trondheim before that. I just driven right through, basically, so actually getting to explore the city was fun. And after that I went home to my mother, and I was there for a couple of weeks, just enjoying life and having a summer job. Not a lot of trips though, because the weather has been super shitty this summer, mostly rain. I normally go for walks and stuff, so yeah, that didn't happen. And after that we went to Tromsø, which is a city I had only heard of but never been. And that was fun. I wish I could be there longer. Anyways, I should probably do the right thing while I'm at it, since the Discord link is not gonna work. Might as well just set up a new one. That is the link to my official Discord server. So if you wanna be a part of that, then now's the time to join. So yes, without further ado, let's get to what we are actually supposed to do today. While in Trondheim and Tromsø, like I said earlier, I decided not to be broke anymore. So I ended up buying a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna show that off today. I'm gonna start off with something that's not relevant to Trondheim or Tromsø. Stuff that I bought while at my mother's place. Starting off with this bracelet right here. Oh, that's some bad focus. Hey, it's me! So I bought a bracelet at a flea market. Normally, when I'm in my town, or not in my town, but my mother's town, we go to flea markets and check them out to see if we can find anything cool. And normally, I've been finding something I thought was kinda cool, but not this time around. I just found this bracelet and that's pretty much it. It's a cool bracelet though, I like it. So then there's this other thing, which is sort of like a flea market thing as well, but not really a flea market. Ooh! Oh my god, the Mobius! It's the Mobius! Heck yeah! This other flea market thing they sell a lot of like antique stuff, a lot of used stuff, and there's this guy like going around the country and collecting stuff so he can sell them at that place. He goes like a lot of auctions and stuff, and then he sells them in his like own little shop, I guess, outdoor shop with a lot of things. And since I like reading comics, I got some comics. Starting with this, which is a big freaking Norwegian Donald pocket comic book with a lot of stories written from 1968 to 1998, 30 years, 640 pages to read. So it's gonna be 640 pages of enjoyment. I haven't read this yet, so can't wait to get to it. And then I found something really cool, also Donald Duck, and a lot of it. Here's the first one, kind of like a little bit worn down. As you can see, there's like a hole in here, but it works. And what this basically is, it is a collection of comic strips from newspapers from around 1940. These are newspaper comic strips from the 40s. And I also got one more. This is from 1941, as you can see here. Also, it's called, by the way, I didn't read the title, Donald Duck fra dag til dag. It's basically Donald Duck from day to day. And it's just like comic strips, newspaper comic strips from the 40s. So far, this is from 41, and this is from 42. This is from 43. I bought a lot of these. This is from 44. And now we get to the exciting part, or a bit more of the exciting part. Because all the books so far has been white. Let me introduce to you color. I actually haven't read this yet. This is also unopened, so this is in mint condition. From 45. And guess what? The next one would be 46. But nope. 47, my dudes. 47. And Donald Duck is so mad. Why though? It's just a dog. Chill, Donald. And you'd think the next one is from like 48, right? You're wrong. It's from 49. And this one even goes a few more years. Not 1950, not 51, but 52. And my god, what? Oh, it looks so much different on the camera. But yeah, so this is basically comic strips from 40s and 50s, and I think it goes even up to the 60s and 70s. I don't know, could be. And since it's a newspaper, they have kept it like this, black and white. And that's nice. That's kind of cool. And that was everything unrelated to Trondheim and Tromsø. So not after, but before I bought these Donald comics, I was in Trondheim with my colleagues, and we checked out a lot of stores and stuff like that. And I bought a lot of goodies while in that city. Namely, a lot of mangas. I'm gonna keep those for last, because I feel like those are the most exciting parts of this trip. At least for me, it was. So I'm gonna show off the small fries first. Actually, holy shit. I have more. Hold on. Oh my god! I jumped. I'm fine, I just jumped. So let's begin with the things that had edible things in them. I found a store called Outland, which is just an amazing store. While there, I bought a lot of manga books, as I said earlier. We're gonna get to them later. I bought a lot of manga books, but also a lot of other stuff. And namely, I bought these two, which is, these are tiny boxes that had mints in them. Game Boy, grape flavored D-pad candy, and Zelda mints. And they were tasting good. But I have none left, so that sucks, I guess. This little thing, which inside, as you can see, I've got Pikachu and Caterpie. There's like no good view of these. I can also open this ball. Ta-da! I can take things out, and yeah, you get this like small like landscapes that are inside the Pokeball, which is really awesome. I really liked it, and they can be standing on a thing like this, which is basically the terrarium collection thing. There's more to collect, but I ain't got it, man. I ain't got it. Every amazing Pokemon trainer has to have one of these, especially when they're starting out. Ta-da! I thought that it was gonna be a Pokemon on the inside of this, but if you open it, it's empty as frick. You have to buy the figurines separately, which is... Thank you, I guess. And I don't like the idea of having to buy the figurines separately. Alright, so we're still not done with the toy things. Got one more thing to show you, and this is the most expensive one that I bought while in Trondheim. And that is... Ta-da! It's the Majora's Mask. And it's on this like little stand thing. You can also take out the mask and mount it on the wall. That also works. So yeah, and this little stand will light up your world. Next thing I have to show off before the manga books of Trondheim is this little board game that I bought called Boss Monster. I haven't gotten to try it out yet because I don't have that many friends to play with, which sounds depressing. Alright, and now we get to the manga books, which there's a lot. So, during my time in Trondheim, on the first day when shopping, I got introduced to a series I never thought I'd like. And that series is called Death Note. Because of this book, I also fell in love with the anime, and I binge watched the anime. Death Note became a part of my life. One of the current manga series that I'm like for real reading is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. This is book 9 and 8. And I have read every book in the series so far, and I freaking love it. And I recommend that you people read it. It's amazing how they made Twilight Princess's story into a manga, which, yes, please, more. One of the things that I thought was super unlikely to happen was Splatoon getting a manga, and with Splatoon 3 on the horizon, it was the fitting time to read this. But I'm gonna be honest here, and I only read this one book. I didn't like it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the manga. It felt too lighthearted. I mean, Splatoon is already a lighthearted game. You're basically painting a battleground with blue, red, yellow, purple, green, orange, whatever paint, and you're like some freaking squids with the paint guns. It's basically paintball, just with squids who use paint as their main ammo. Then I started reading this. I want to read more of this manga. It was great from what I read, and I freaking love this cat girl. She's cute. She's super cute. And yeah, my first impressions were amazing, and I want to continue reading it. So when I have time and money, you betcha I will find more books in this series. Then I also started reading The Promised Neverland, and while I got good first impressions from this book, I don't think I want to continue reading it. Personal opinion, just felt kinda meh to me. Not bad. I definitely suggest people give this book a chance, or this series, but I don't think I'm gonna continue reading it. Then we have In the Land of Leedale, I wanna call it. And this girl kind of looks like Zelda from Breath of the Wild, which is why I wanted to read it. I'm not done with this book yet. I haven't been reading it for a couple of days either, so I need to get back to it. This book should be my introduction to Attack on Titan. I've only heard about it, but never actually bothered to check it out, so yeah. I wonder how this manga is going to be. Thankfully, I like reading mangas, so that could be a huge beginning for me in getting into the series. So yeah, it's gonna be good. To Your Eternity is something that piqued my interest big time. I haven't gotten to this one either, but I like the colors, I like the title, I like that there's a wolf here and a wolf man, so that's all I can say really. I am excited to get into this book, but I want to get into the other ones first that I bought. So someday soon, maybe, perhaps, we'll see. While in Trondheim, our friend showed me like a record shop, and in that it was a tiny record shop, but I found this, and I'm a huge Linkin Park fan. And these plates are blue. I also found this, and I have a history with Rage Against the Machine from when I went to folk school. During my time in folk school, I studied music, and the first year I studied the class called singer-songwriter, despite not being a singer nor a songwriter. But yeah, I got to try the live experience and standing on stage in front of like many people, and one of my signature songs became Killing in the Name by this band. We covered it and it became my signature song. The last time I performed it, I got a headache and my jaw hurt and my belly hurt and I was super dizzy. It was awesome. And that is everything I got in Trondheim. And now we are going to move on to Tromsø, it was my first time being there, and my god, what a time it was. I'm gonna do the same as last time and start with the less exciting stuff. So let's start with some beverages. I bought these things. I bought 3 different flavors. Oh my god! It's the Xenoblade song! And my first experiences with these drinks is that I need to try more of these. But man, the bottles are weird. Oh my god! The Xenoblade! Ah! I love this song. Sorry for my noises, but Xenoblade, man. Xeno freaking Blade. I'm currently playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm doing the New Game Plus campaign, and I'm so excited for the expansion pass that's gonna drop next year, I think. Moving on to other touristy stuff. I'm gonna start with this bag of tricks right here, which is like a gift and souvenir shop bag that I checked out. And you know, normally tourists will buy things that reminds them of the place they visited. And while I didn't exactly do that, I'm gonna start with these. I visited this souvenir shop in Tromsø, in which they also sold jewelry, and I got this amazing bag with jewelry in it, and I have 3 of these bags because I bought 3 different pieces of jewelry. This one is open, so I'm kind of curious. I got this beautiful piece of jewelry. Viking jewelry. And that should prove my Norwegianness. And that's just one of 3. I have this crow's head. Oh my god, that looks so weird on camera. Mr. Beakers. But I got this like cool crow necklace that I haven't used yet. So I'll have to use that soon. Then I got another piece of jewelry. And dude, this is a freaking dragon. Who doesn't like dragons? If you don't like dragons, then something's wrong with you. But this one is awesome, and I love it. The second souvenir shop, I got these 2 Viking necklaces. Actually, no, I only got this one. No, wait, this one, I mean. I'm so confused. Yeah, I got this one on the second souvenir shop. And I also bought this ring with some cool ass patterns. But you can't really see the patterns on camera, so yeah. We went to this like seal or aquarium where they had seals and other cool fish, and you can like go and check them out. And they had this like tube where the seals could swim above you, which was crazy. And they would be like looking down on you while swimming. It was really an experience. In that place though, me and my mother, we got a necklace of an ice bear in the aquarium souvenir shop, just the same as with the ice bear necklace. I got this ring, and this ring is actually made of reindeer horns. And before we left Tromsø, the man we were staying at, he gave me his ring. He said he don't really wear rings, and this one didn't even fit him, so he gave it to me. It was cool. And then as we were going home to my town, we stopped by another souvenir shop in which I got these 2 necklaces. More Viking stuff. That just proves how Norwegian I am. I have one more bag of tricks. This isn't really too much special stuff, but me and mother, we visited this place where they have like, it's called a husky cafe. So basically, it's a cafe where husky dogs are roaming, and the dogs are super nice. And they also had like a souvenir kind of shop. And oh my god, Tantol! Xenoblade 2, Tantol! And I bought this like bottle opener, which is also made of reindeer horn. And they have this like cool reindeer thing on top of here. So yeah, it's a neat bottle opener. And then I bought this, which is a doggy flute. and also a keychain. And I also bought this, which is made of reindeer bones, and I also think it's a doggy flute. It is! And I also bought an outdoors knife. Now, at long last, we can begin the booking haul. If you've been watching my streams, you know that I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, and I found this like manga-like book. Though it's not like really super manga either, because you don't read it like a manga. Another Death Note book called Short Stories, and this is basically an epilogue of sorts, I guess. So yeah, I can't wait to be reading this. This, which I had only seen online. And I am excited to be starting to reading this, because mangas are freaking cool, and you guys are also freaking cool. Then I got myself a little bit of Zelda. Okay, next. And these are all in the same series, kind of. A while ago, I got introduced, it's rather a few years ago, I got introduced to the series known as Sword Art Online. And in the store that I found, the small little store, they had Sword Art Online mangas. They had more, but didn't find a complete set, so I just bought like one of each series that I found. And I also think one of them is based on a movie, Sword Art Online, Project freaking Alicization. Yo, Mike with the raid! Oh my god! Thank you so much! Thanks for stopping by, Mike, and thanks for the raid. So yeah, continuing with the Sword Art Online stuff, this is the first book I got. Bam! Then I got this one, Mother's Rosary, book 1. Then I got the Progressive series, book 1, of course. And then I got the Caliber thing, which I think is based on a movie and not the anime. And then the Girls Ops, because who doesn't like girls? They're amazing. That sounded weird, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, those are the final books I bought in Tromsø. And this next item is the final item from a whole vacation trip. And it's probably my favorite one. And it's a thing I have spent a lot of hours on already, and the music in the background is actually playing from it, so... Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I am a huge Xenoblade fan, and yeah, I've been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 a lot. That was everything I got while in Trondheim and Tromsø, and yeah, there's nothing more for me to show right now. Thanks to anyone who tuned in to the stream. You're amazing, and I hope you have a nice day. It's good being back, and yeah, thank you so much. And I'll see you later. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then maybe consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. It would mean the world to me, and I would be so happy if you did. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. My name is Morken, and I'm out. Peace!